We're here back in England, having spent all that lovely time in Sweden and in Germany, France, Belgium,
yes,
and all those few weeks of travelling back. We've really enjoyed that, and we're back in England and trying to get back into the swing, into the swingland. I don't know. Anyway. So we started to swap our winter clothes or summer clothes for our winter clothes, because
yes,
we're still in t-shirts. I'm not in shorts.
No.
I've got jeans on to keep my legs warm.
Well, we thought we'd have to swap because it would be a bit colder, but it's been so lovely in Sussex. This weather is beautiful.
So we went to our storage unit in Brighton, and we had to take a lot of boxes out, move things around, get to the things we wanted, put things back, take some stuff out of the van, just generally move things around. So we did that. Packed it all back in, slightly different order, and some of the boxes were really heavy. Anyway, did that. We went off then to do a bit of shopping in Asda, which is literally just across the road.
Yeah.
Luckily. And while we were just about to leave Asda to drive up to Surrey, go and see my sister, and we got a call from the storage unit. So disaster number one. We had to go back to the storage unit because they said, there's some blue liquid outside of your storage unit. Oh really? I don't remember getting that out, but is it a bottle? Does it have Elsan on it? No, it's liquid on the floor.
And it's going into other people's units. My God, wasn't it awful? Yes.
So way back when we first got the storage unit, I'd bought 2 4-litre bottles of Elsan Blue, and we put one of them in there because we're still only halfway through the first bottle. And with us moving stuff around and putting heavy boxes on, I put the spare bottle down. I got them on a special offer, and I put it down in the corner of the storage unit, which is sort of metal. It's like a metal shed. And because we'd put boxes on and shoved things around, it had pushed up against the metal and it split the side of the bottle. So effectively, 4 litres of Elsan Blue everywhere. What a nightmare. So we had to go back. Luckily, there's a screw fix next, just a couple of doors away from the storage unit. And I went in there, bought some of that blue, white, industrial blue paper and stuff. They had a pack of 6 for 25 quid. So I bought 6 packets. We
6 rolls in one packet, didn't you? Yeah.
6 rolls in one packet. So I used 2 rolls, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And about 5 bin liners to put stuff away. Now, because it had gone everywhere. So stuff that we'd stored, we've had to get rid of because it was absolutely soaked up and everywhere. You just can't get it off. It's soaked up into the big awning, that we'd stored in there. That had soaked right through. And the windbreak dog guards that we had, that had actually promised to give to somebody. So if you're watching, sorry about that. They are ruined and they've gone to the tip. we just couldn't keep them. You know, it would mean spending hours and hours sort of washing them and cleaning them. So we just took them to the tip. So sorry about that. You've lost those.
But I think the worst thing that really, when we tried to clean it up, was the fumes. Our eyes were watering.
We were coughing.
Choking. It was horrendous in that storage unit. I thought I'm going to be ill. I can't breathe. I didn't realise how toxic it was, that toilet chemical. And I said to you, we're never using that again. It's lethal.
Wendy said we're never using toilet blue again.
I did not realise it.
So we're not.
And the smell down the corridor and awful.
So it's seeped out of under the door and under the walls of the.
Well, it's like it's not yellow box storage, but if you know what they're like, this is what we've got. Similar, so of course it can get underneath.
It's gone. It's gone across the walkway to the unit opposite and seeped under their door. Yeah. It's seeped along the wall into the unit next to that way, because we're on a corner. And it's gone into the unit on the other side, so 3 other units it's affected. So the guy at the storage, who's a super nice guy, he just said, well, you need to come back and deal with it.
Immediately,
So it's like, luckily we were just like 5 minutes away. So
that was lucky,
we went, and if they hadn't noticed it, we might have been very close to Lincoln by the time they noticed it. Anyway, so that was that. So we spent the rest of that day cleaning up and then we thought, right, okay, well that's all done, and we, you know, settled it all down. It's a nightmare, but as things go, could have been worse.
Well, it goes under the partitions, and you keep cleaning and cleaning and cleaning, and you can't get under there. The metal partitions, it's awful.
There's a U-shaped gully that's screwed into the floor, and obviously it's gone under that because that supports the wall, so the wall goes into that, and it's gone into the gully as well. So you know, and it just seeped everywhere. Anyway, could have been worse. It's all done. It's all done now.
Because fortunately, they broke open the other units, and fortunately, the things were not near stored where the seepage was. So we were so lucky. There was no. Maybe we are insured. I don't know. But they said you're very, you know, we're very fortunate. Nothing of the other units has been destroyed.
Nothing broken.
So we said, thank you, God. You too. Yes. Bye bye.
Take care.
You too. Yes.
So that was disaster. Well, mini disaster number one.
Mini disaster.
Mini disaster. Anyway, so that's that. So we thought, right, okay, we've got to go and see my sister up in Surrey. So we drove up there, and we park outside her house. And Pippin is always very anxious to get out of the van when we get there, because she knows exactly where we are, because her dearest cousins, my sister's 2 Jack Russells, are there, and they've grown up together, so you know, they're puppies together and they've grown up, so they know each other very well. So she's run in past everyone else in to see the other 2 dogs while we're saying, you know, hello to my sister and stuff. She's in. Jill's dogs are somewhat boisterous.
Well, they're boys, aren't they?
Yeah.
And they're Jack Russells.
And they're quite solid dogs. So they've run into each other somehow. And she's, next thing we know, she's come out limping.
Yes.
So, you know, she can't walk on her leg, on her right back leg, isn't it?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, right back leg.
On her right back leg.
She can't walk on it, no.
So we stayed there for the next day, you know, and she's already got painkillers, right, for her arthritis and stuff.
Yeah, because we'd stopped at the vet's on the way up there to get more painkillers and eye drops for her. Yeah, cost us a lot.
And the thing is, you know, so she wasn't in pain. She was quite happy.
Yeah.
You know, but she couldn't. She was holding her leg up like this, you know, just hopping around, getting around quite well. as dogs do, they just deal with stuff,
Little
don't
dogs
they?
can do it well, and she did, yes.
But we thought, right, okay, well we're gonna go. We left it for a day, see what she was like, because it might improve. We thought it was a kneecap had popped out, but
Yes.
you know, because she always
That
got a
happened
problem
before, yeah.
with
yeah.
the patella coming out, because it's a common problem with a small dog. So it wasn't any better this morning. So we drove back down. We set off early, got a 10:15 appointment at the vets in Ringmer, near Brighton. Went back in, had her checked over, and her cruciate ligaments, the crossover ones on knees, they keep the patella stable and stop the knee from moving backwards and forwards. She's got a ruptured patella, and the vet said we've got two options really. We can manage it conservatively, whatever that means, or we can have surgery done to replace the cruciate ligaments with an artificial crossover elastic piece that keeps it all tight, so she'll be able to walk. £2,000 for the operation, they think, 1,500 to £2,000, or she'll be quite happy to manage it conservatively. But we've had some blood tests taken, see what painkillers she can have, because remember she's only got one kidney, so we have to be careful on the painkillers, what she can have, how much she can have. So you know.
So we're a bit in the air at the moment, and yeah, we're not sure what we're going to do with her yet.
So we're waiting for tomorrow morning. We're at a pub called the Rainbow Pub, which we'll do a review on. We'll show you that in another video, because I want to do the review nicely, because we found it on Search for Sites, and it's free to stay, and they don't insist you go in to the pub either.
Yeah.
But it's like, and they're super nice people.
Yes.
But I'll do a full review. They're called the Rainbow Pub. Pub and dining. Very nice. They do good beer. They do a decent IPA and a Moretti lager. They do Cruz Campo and some other beers as well. So but as I say, we do a full review, because we're having drinks here. We're going to stay for dinner. So
and Pippin's had an injection, and she's resting quite comfortably. She's in her pushchair again, and
luckily
she's in the shade, so she's all right.
Luckily, we've had the pushchair for the last year.
Yeah.
Because she was getting a bit creaky and unable to walk. On a hot day like this, even without the leg injury, she'd find it difficult, because she'd get really, really hot. She's almost
and she's got osteoarthritis, hasn't she? So she's
got arthritis.
Yeah.
Her joints are painful. So, and she's nearly 10.
Yeah. Some dogs never get it, but you don't know, do you? Like people. Yes.
In dog years, if you do the proper calculation, she's probably about 50, 55 in human years. So going on for 60 years old. So, and she's only little. So we don't mind having a pushchair for her. We used to carry her, but now we're in our mid to late 60s. I'm not able to carry her for that long. Backache. She's 5 kilos. It doesn't sound much, but when you carry her like that, it's like a big weight on your front. Anyway. So that's it really, that's what we're doing, that's where we are. Our first, Thursday?
Yeah.
So it's Thursday as we record this, and this will be published in a couple of hours. So our first 4 days our first 3 days back in England, Monday morning, Tuesday, Wednesday, Our first 3 days and then Thursday has not been great.
No, not really.
Is it?
Rather eventful, yeah. Well, we were going to the Lincoln show, but we can't leave Sussex
can't
at the
go
moment
now.
because of her. So,
And
well, not for the moment. Not till I think she's going to have X-rays and things.
And I tell you,
yes.
I'll tell you something.
What?
We spent more money in 3 days than we have almost in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I know.
So, but that, you know, special events. Is it? Every time you go to the vet, you don't get out of there for less than £100.
No.
Never, ever. We went yesterday, 117. Today was 160.
Yes.
Was it 160, something like that?
160, yes.
Yeah, £160. So 270, 280 quid. So 300 quid this week on vet bills. Extra special, buying wipe up paper, 25 quid. Yeah. But there we are. These things are sent to try us, aren't they? But we're still, you know, we're still happy. We're travelling around. We're staying at the Rainbow tonight.
Yes.
And then we're off to somewhere else. We've got to go back to the vet tomorrow to get the results of the blood test, decide whether we have the operation or not, whether we can afford to spend the
And see what medication she can have for pain relief, and to see maybe an X-ray, and then see how we go then. Yes. But she's not in any pain. She's quite happy. Yes.
She's quite happy.
Oh yes.
And holding her leg up doesn't affect her.
She hops around. Yes, she's
fine.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see. But there we are. So if you like this little ramble, give us a thumbs up and subscribe, because you can follow our journey as we continue for the next 90 days in England before we get back on the tunnel. We've already calculated the first day we can get back on the tunnel is about the 17th of December. So we'll be going whatever the cheapest day is, back to Europe, back to Spain, and Portugal, won't we?
Yep.
Yeah. So stay with us for that, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye bye for now.
Bye.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.